Hey, it's Diego with Aim Shoot Develop. Today I'm talking about how to load, wind, and to shoot multiple 110 film format cameras. Here I'm using the Pentax Auto 110. I do have some examples at the end for that camera, so stay tuned. First things first, you need your Lomography 110 film. Here I'm using the Color Tiger 200 film, which is still readily available online. So you're going to see here the little part that extrudes out. You're going to put it into the part with the little divot to fit that part of the camera. In this case, it's upside down in a sense on the camera. And you're going to press down on the little back so it locks in place. And you're pretty much set. That's actually a really good seal that's going to hold for a long while. The whole reason I had made this video is just for informational sake and to talk about why I like 110 film in general. One of the things that's really not spoken about or even talked about is when to stop when you're going to the first exposure. You see that it has the arrows to continue, which is pretty straightforward, and then you see a 1, but you're not really sure where to stop. I thought I had overdone it, but these little old cameras are actually really intuitive to where you keep winding until it stops. Every camera that I own will stop automatically when the exposure is ready to take another picture. Here I had actually thought that exposure was done. I wasn't sure if this camera was just like my Pentax Auto 110, so I thought I'd just keep rolling and see what happened, and then eventually it had stopped. You can see that the little mechanism does not allow it to go until you take a picture. I really like 110 film camera because it transfers the one side of the spool to the other. So let's say if you made a mistake and you didn't actually want to use this camera anymore, you can just pop the film cartridge out and then transfer it to another camera. Also, make sure that the lens is exposed when taking a picture. I'd actually made that mistake a few times. Just a little pro tip there. So here we go. Here's just a live demo that I can show you guys. So once you push the little exposure button, click, make sure that the lens is pushed up again. Go ahead and push click and wind the film, and you'll go from one exposure to the other. I hadn't actually given this camera a try, and I had later found out that the lens was actually really scratched up a few exposures in, so I transferred it to another camera. I'm definitely expecting to show those pictures in a later video and show what I make eventually. The camera that I transferred it to was here, which is just another 110 camera, and it's very straightforward. Just load it up. You can see the little divot there, push it in. Most other cameras will fit normally to where the text is reading properly, and then just close the film door. I really like 110 film cameras for their small, compact design, and even on the Pentax 110 here, you get some very, very sharp shots. I'd actually made a video previously talking about this camera. Here I'm showing some example pictures taken with that camera. So you can see these really cool, fun, clean compositions. Although the negatives are small, you can get some really good results. If you found this video informative, make sure to like and subscribe. I have tons of videos talking about different types of film cameras. And if you haven't already checked out my Instagram, Aim Shoot Develop by the same name as YouTube channel, I post a lot of the things that haven't made it on YouTube yet, so you get a quick glance before it actually ends up on there. So yeah, keep shooting film. Take care. Peace.